Mr. Bond, I expect you to touch my butt.
What? Not like that, Mr. Bond. Now you must die.
Mr. Bond, like this.
I don't want to do that.
What are you doing like this, Mr. Bond?
I bend over and you do this.
You do this. Don't pinch too hard. I might get upset.
Quick protection.
If I get upset, I tend to cry, Mr. Bond.
Let me do you first, Mr. Bond, on the nipple. But that's not my butt.
Oh, Mr. Bond.
Comics, etc. Episode 21.
Legally, this show can drink.
We've been drinking.
I'm actually going to be drinking tonight. I'm going to get real sad. I do want to say I turned my head a little bit, and Volume 4 of Batman Detective Comics is called Volume 4, The Wrath, but for some reason my mind just went, Volume 4, The Grapes of Wrath. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh,
and then you gotta rub the bat.
And you rub? Alright.
That's for sentimental value. A friend taught that to me.
Did a friend do that?
Yes.
I thought it was yours.
No.
Wow.
No.
That makes it that much more special.
You know what's even more special? It took me like 5 minutes to grasp the concept of that. Like, what the hell are you doing, Jen?
Hug? What?
Hands don't hug! What is this? Now I love it. You got 2 texts.
That was just a little chime. Congratulations, you watched the last week's episode. Ding ding.
Well, for Future's End, this is fantastic. That's like saying, look at this piece of poop. Part of it's green. That's amazing. It's still poop.
Is green poop more valuable than brown poop?
I don't know. I don't value poop. Flush that shit.
Right, this is not an analogy. We got to see a little bit more of, like, Cal's thought process on how he's being Cal. We got to see Dr. Yam, the bad guy.
Did you see that Cal is calculating? My bad puns, no end.
There's one person in the front. 2 in the back. Devil's threesome.
That's exactly what that means. Firestorm, bring the heat!
I watched that point.
I won't. Those people would be melted.
Oh!
That's a snuff flake.
Oh no!
It's just like, yeah!
They didn't even have time to enjoy it.
Wait, it's not a devil's threesome, there's 2 ladies.
I know, I figured it out just as I said it, but the joke was so
even
good to
though,
keep going.
if you're a lady, I guess it's still a devil's threesome.
Like, overall, it was a really well-handled...
You're talking like me now.
I like the episode. I like the issue. It was well handled. Firestorm is my favorite superhero. I like him a lot. And now he's a female. I like that.
He's my fellow hero.
And now he's back, and we can go back to the video.
Spoiler alert, Firestorm is Lois Lane in Batman.
I'd read that.
Who wouldn't read that?
I'd ship that.
Dr. Yam, the bad guy, hit someone with a wrench. That was real character development for him.
I know, he got physical. I mean...
Before he was just crazy.
Now he's crazy and violent. Now he's a real Golden Age villain.
Just what I look for in a man.
I will make you teleport! Wrench!
Just like that. This is a nice brush of fresh air.
More exciting.
None of this is going in, so.
Oh god, no. My chair squeaks. But I think it's because I'm rubbing against wood. It expands. Silk has not been eating too much, and it's really showing on her. If you can't see it, just look how skinny she is. That is not natural. And I just blame land for that. Dude, come on, man. Come on, land.
I just imagine you, like, blaming your land. Like, if I owned more land, Silk wouldn't be so thin.
It's true, though.
If I owned more land,
she wouldn't be this thin. I know. It was like a burp that wanted to come out, but then it's like, you know what? I'll hang out for a bit. So it's like, I'll talk about what actually happens in it, because Guy will bitch at me if I don't.
That's right, I will.
Whoa! No, that's not going to work.
Am I good? Multiversity, Pax Romana, really great story. You have to read it a couple times to get the whole feel for the issue. It's a lot of Pax Americana is what I said Romana, didn't I? Bleep, 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 bleep. Ignore that. Pax Americana, it's the Latin. It just overrides everything. Wonder Woman proper has lost the gorgeous team of Chang and Azarello in favor of the Finch, Mr. and Mrs. Finch. The Finch. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. In favor of the Finch, a two-headed bird that draws and writes. And I do not like David Finch, D. Finch, the second head of the Finch. I do not like his art. There are a lot of gums in those mouths, but there's a lot of gum. But then when something like gum, it doesn't matter.
And it works extremely well, in my opinion.
Venom does not have hair.
I think we've lost the middle ground here, so I'm just going to keep talking. It's never just about the hair.
It's never just about hair. Sometimes it is.
No, it's not. He's lying to you.
If it's Superman's mullet, it's just about the hair.
No, it's not.
It's just about the hair.
No.
Because we're not avid Wolverine followers. So when I was reading one of the...
It sounds like a terrible job in Australia.
I don't want to keep following it. It's going to come after me and my family.
No!
Haired Lex Luthor was so old that there is not a single person on the planet who associates the image of Lex Luthor with hair. I don't think Cap's gonna go out, shave the sides of his head, buy some glasses, get some ironic silverware, and then go around silverware. Necklaces.
Silverware.
Fucking
I love silverware right here. It's a fork.
That's what the kids do, right?
This is something I bring to restaurants. That way I know what I'm eating off
You
of.
just wouldn't get it.
You just wouldn't get it.
But you know, like, he wouldn't.
No one likes you, Steve!
He wouldn't do it right away. Like, it wouldn't be like a immediate thing, but I think as time goes on, he gets a little bit more
Dan
used
can
to
start
the
getting
age.
silverware.
All the silverware. I think he
And
might
add some sporks.
start adding in newer elements like sporks. See, he's an old-fashioned silverware kind of guy.
Steve gets his ears caged.
Salad forks, knives. He has the forks on
Captain America and his fucking cutlery. Taste my butter knife.
Cap, what are you doing?
I don't know anymore.
I just discovered sporks. What kind of a monster would create this?
What the hell happened while I was frozen?
This isn't the America I knew.
If you had to touch one person on the Justice League's butt, who would it be?
Probably Martian Man. I'd be interesting to know what Martian butt is like. Cyborgs, maybe? Is his butt made of metal, too?
You'd have to touch it to find out.
This is so important.
Hey, yo, Cyborg, let me touch your butt. Is that cybotic, too? Cybotic. Hey, get off my butt.
Are you a robot?
Mr.
You got
Bot.
metal butt?
We might want to turn it off until we actually think we're recording.
Is that not an acceptable question?
No. Go hipster.
I mean, that's serious. Super Batgirl. Just Kara in Batgirl's costume.
I'd read that.
Yeah.
DC, get on it.
That should be the question. Superhero mashup. Did we do that already?
The
No,
director
that's awesome.
is a genius.
Yeah. Amalgam series where DC and the other company. Not DC.
Archie!
You know, yeah, DC and Archie fuse their characters. You had those great iconic heroes.
Super
like
Archie!
Aqua Jug.
Ew.
I think we just trying to think of anything better. There's nothing better than Aqua Jugs.
I was trying to go more, and I was like, Betty came. And then Veronica Mars. Nope, she's not a DC character. Let us know who you would want to see mashed up. What their powers would be, with circumstances, whatever you feel like elaborating on. Or you can literally just say, Batman, Snake Man. And we'll figure out the rest. At a young age, Bruce Wayne fell down a fountain. He was bit by a snake. He died. And then attacked by a bat.
I smash he dies. And that is literally Batman Snake Man. It's the origin story where he just falls down and gets bit. His parents still get shot. It's just a terrible story. The snake and the bat feel great remorse and become superheroes. For about one issue, then they get stepped on, / swatted, respectively. I just imagine the bat carrying a snake and throwing it on some criminal. Oh! I'll never commit crimes again, Snake Batman! Batman, Snake Man!
What? Why do you say man twice? It's not a man, it's a bat.
But there's two of them. No cops. So don't get caught. Don't be that guy.
Don't get cut.
Don't get cut.
Don't get caught or get cut.
Don't. Just don't.
Just don't.
If you're thinking about going out and getting into trouble, don't.
If you're thinking about going out and getting cut,
Don't.
bye. Maybe my friend's gonna get cut tonight. No, Jimmy.
Alright, Jimmy, just be back by supper!
Jimmy, you're bleeding into the casserole!
Go stitch that up!
You can't tell me what to do, Ma. I'll bleed into whatever I want.
I spent 2 hours on this casserole!
And I was dead for 2 hours, Mom. You don't know shit.
Alright, bye.
I read that comment. I'd buy that for $1.